Welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sarah, and today we're going to do a whipped vanilla body butter with shea butter, and also we're going to do an Ayurvedic hair oil. If you really do your research when it comes to what you put inside your body, so diet, and also what you put on your body, you realize that it's really all just chemicals. I've been doing my research mostly on TikTok, and I found out that basically everything you put on your body is full of poison. So we're going to do something more natural because I really want to switch onto just using natural products in general. If you've been here for a long time, you know that I did my big chop back in August in Ghana, and since then my hair has been growing really slow. And I've been also doing my research about Ayurvedic healthcare, and one thing for certain, Desi hair never lies, bro. My best friend is Desi. She's Pakistani and she has the most beautiful, gorgeous hair. Long, luscious, healthy, thick, bro, thick. I always tell her the best gift you could give me is to chop all of your hair, do a wig out of it and put it on my head. Like, that's the best gift you could ever give me, because one of my biggest goals is to have big and long hair in 2026. So we finna do that, we finna work on that, and I'm finna show you all the ingredients I use now. Starting off with the whipped vanilla body butter, you of course need shea butter. I got this big bag of raw shea butter fresh out of Ghana. My auntie brought me this, and the thing with shea butter is it's really moisturizing and it seals in the moisture for long lasting hydration. Then I'm gonna use jojoba oil. The good thing about jojoba oil, it's very lightweight and it's still very moisturizing, so you don't have that sticky feeling after you put on the cream on your body, right? Then I'm gonna use baobab oil. Baobab oil is extremely rich in omega fatty acids and improves the skin's elasticity. Bro, I'm reading out of ChatGPT, so don't even mind me. And then I'm gonna use vitamin E oil. It's a powerful antioxidant and it protects the skin from environmental damage and it helps repair dry and damaged skin. And the star of the show is my vanilla extract. It smells really good, and you could use any extract you want. You could do a lavender body butter, you could do a rose one, you could even do a clean one with like linen or like bamboo scents or like citrus, anything you'd like. Personally, I love to smell like warm vanilla sugar, especially when it's cold outside, so I'm gonna use vanilla. First things first, I'm going to melt the shea butter first so it can become liquid in order to whip it up later on. And for that, you can use multiple ways. I used a water bath because it preserves the most nutrients. And what I also did was chop the big bulge of shea butter into small pieces so it can melt faster. Then you can just let it sit there and wait till it's soft enough to put in the different oils. This is the current update. The shea butter has been sitting on this water bed for approximately, I would say, 7 minutes on low heat, and it melts really fast. It's okay when there's still a bit of chunks in there. Majority of the shea butter should be melted, so we can start by putting in the other oils. After that, you can just remove it off the heat and put in the oils you'd like. A lot of people love to put in coconut oil in their whipped shea butter, but I heard that it's comedenic. I don't know the English word, I just know that in German it's called komoden, which means it usually clogs the pores, which creates on my skin pimples. But if you react good to coconut oil, because some people do react good to coconut oil, you can also put in coconut oil. And after you've put in all your oils, you have to put it in the fridge in order for it to cool down. I'm gonna prepare my powders from my Ayurvedic hair oil. I already prepared everything on the plate very nicely, very aesthetic, very neat. And I used Amla Powder, Horsetail Powder, Fenugreek Seeds, Moringa Powder. I'm using Shikakai Powder, Bayleaf, dried Hibiscus, dried Rosemary, dried rose petals, black seed powder. I've also used cloves, mint oil. All I did was mix all the herbs I showed you in a bowl, and then you can add any carrier oil of your liking. I planned on only using argan oil, but it wasn't enough, so I was forced to mix it with baobab oil and olive oil. Majority of my oil consists of olive oil. Olive oil is a really good carrier oil, but you could choose, of course, any carrier oil of your liking. Now add any essential oil of your liking. I used mint oil because mint stimulates blood circulation, which is also good for the scalp. So do as you wish, but I recommend mint oil. Okay, I know this little concoction looks a bit, questionable. What I did wrong, or it's not wrong, but like it makes your life easier, is to mix all the hard ingredients. For example, rosemary or the rose petals, they're still like completely whole, and in order for it to be a bit more softer on your hair, you could have mixed it in the mixer first so it becomes all powder, but it's really optional. And then I transferred everything into a bowl and then into a scalp hair oil bottle. Fast forward to the end result. That turned out really, really good. I just made a small mistake, I would say, and that is not mix up the whole ingredients into a powder. And I'm also scared that if I'm going to put it on my scalp, that they're going to be like whole chunks of like rosemary. Nevertheless, even if that is the case, I'm just going to use it as like a hot oil treatment, to use it before the shower, and then I can just wash it out. All in all, I'm really proud of it, and I learned my mistake, so don't repeat it. Mix up the ingredients first into powder, and then you're good to go. Let's move on to the whipped vanilla shea body butter. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's been 8 hours. Of course, you don't have to keep it in for that long. You just want it to be completely solid, as you can see. So we can start to mix it up, and also you can now add your essential oils. As soon as the texture begins to become fluffy, you can add your essential oils.
What the dog doing?
It's been 2 days, and bruh, here's my 2 final results of vanilla body whipped shea butter, and I'm really, really satisfied with it. I've let it sit for like 2 days, and the texture has dried a bit more harder. Let me show you the end result. It's still very soft, as you can see. You just have to keep in mind, the longer you whip your shea butter, the softer it becomes. And I didn't whip mine for too long, that's why it turned out a bit more on the harder side. But to me, it's still very soft, and I don't really have a problem with that. Also, I didn't add enough vanilla extract. I didn't keep in mind that shea butter has a really strong and nutty scent. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with that, because I do be layering my body butter with a lot of perfume, because I love perfume. Also, I finished my 2 Ayurvedic hair oils. That's how they look. All the good nutrients collected at the bottom, so I just have to shake it a bit and then I'm good to go. And I also found a solution to get rid of all the big clumps. I think I'm just gonna let it sit for like a couple of days or a couple of weeks, and then I'm gonna strain it. So I have like a smooth oil to put on my hair every day, or like as a hot oil treatment, or just annually once in a month, or I don't know. I'm really, really satisfied with my 2 hygiene products that I'm gonna use every day. Trust me on that. And yeah, as you can see, I do really love in hygiene a lot. So let me know if I should do like a maintenance day, a hygiene routine, a perfume rotation for every season. Bro, that's a good idea. Or even how to avoid chemicals in your day-to-day hygiene products. I could for sure do a video like that. So let me know in the comments down below. I hope you liked this video. If you try any of these recipes, let me know too. Leave a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to put on the notifications, and see you on the next video. Mwah! Cheers!